Every year, Warwick Students' Union elects a slate of 7 sabbatical officers. Warwick campus is swamped with cardboard signs. Your chances of a quiet dinner in halls are reduced to nil. And at the end of the week, we have 7 new Sabbs. These positions are President of the SU, Education Officer, Democracy and Development Officer, Societies Officer, Welfare and Campaigns Officer, Sports Officer, and Postgraduate Officer. These jobs are a year of hard graft, negotiating with the university, SU, and the student community as a whole. But what exactly do these jobs entail? We decided to go and talk to each Sabb about what they did and how well they did it. With a twist. It's easy to talk about how great you are. What about other people? We went to find out what the Sabbs really think about each other.
So this year, the education officer, he has done quite a lot actually. He's in different areas. He was one of the leads on the buses campaign, so the ragecoach campaign, which was really, really good and successful. You can now get your bus pass back if you lose it, and for free instead of paying like hundreds of pounds for it.
So Ellen, the welfare officer, what do I say about Ellen? Well, obviously she's a welfare and campaigns officer, and that means she looks after your welfare. Pop wellbeing stand. What more do you need to know? Just, lots of popcorn, lots of sweets, lots of condoms. Looks after your welfare that way. But yeah, she's a good laugh. If you ever need anything, go see her. She always cheers me up when I'm down, so go see her. She's great.
So the role of Postgrad Officer, what does Emily Dunford do? That's a great question. It deserves an answer, really. I'm kidding, she does loads. She is working on the PG conference, which is meant to be huge, got loads of money from the university for that. She's working on the Postgrad ball as well, it's so popular. I think it's bigger and better this year as well. I think more people are wanting to go, which is really exciting. She's designed this really cool elephant in the room campaign for fair pay for PG teachers. Emily is one of those Sabbs that gets involved with absolutely every other Sabb role. It's a role that has so much flexibility and creativity, so much freedom to do everything that you want to do in the role. If you're thinking about running it next year, do, because it's worthwhile. Plus you get to sit next to the sports officer, who is the funniest Sabb. It's been confirmed.
The sports officer, one of her main responsibilities is to work on varsity, making sure that Warwick takes home the trophy again, which of course we will do. So I brought some of the props. This is part of the package that people are able to buy to go to varsity this year, which is great. So go Team Warwick! She'd probably kill me if I didn't say that. Go Team Warwick! Woo!
So the role of Democracy and Development Officer is a complex one. There's a lot of things they have to do democracy-wise. They need to get more engagement. They need to make sure that plenty of motions are coming through, make sure turnout is high. Development is looking at things like the outlets, trying to get more microbes in and make sort of the lives of students around campus a little bit more easy. Unfortunately, despite Michael's efforts this year, most of those things have actually happened.
What can I say about Niall Johnson, the Societies Officer? I don't know, whether it's like drinking orange juice with Societies and Curiosity, eating cake with Societies and Curiosity, having a breakfast with Societies in Jananas, playing football with Societies, having a nice chat with Societies. He never stops interacting with Societies, and that's what your Society Officer needs to do. And sometimes he's at his desk.
In terms of what I do, that's a good question. It's quite nondescript. I guess I'm kind of like the figurehead of the Students' Union. I'm kind of like the main outward-facing person. I liaise a lot with kind of management in the university, sit on a lot of committees, like quite a ridiculous amount of committees. Obviously, I was an officer last year, so I've had kind of two teams to compare. I did love last year's team, but I do really love this year's team, and I think that they would definitely not forgive me if I didn't say that they were my favourites, so I'm saying that they're my favourites. And yeah, obviously this year we've moved into shared offices, which has been joyful. So I'm in an office with the lovely Michael Kinniston and Ellen Holmes. We have great bands, sing really loudly, occasionally like scream into pillows when we're really frustrated. But yeah, all good fun.
We hope this has shone a light on what exactly each Sabb position is and just how tough these jobs are. Whoever triumphs the Dirty Duck is in for a tough but rewarding year. How's that?